It's a snowy December evening in the affluent Chicago suburb where the McAllister family lives. Their grand house is abuzz with activity as relatives gather in preparation for a Christmas trip to Paris. Amid the crowd are Peter and Kate McAllister and their 5 children, including 8-year-old Kevin, who struggles to be heard in the cacophony. Kevin is an energetic but mischievous boy who feels ignored by his family. The tension builds when Kevin's older brother Buzz taunts him at dinner over pizza. Frustrated, Kevin retaliates, knocking over drinks and causing chaos at the table. His exasperated mother sends him to the attic bedroom as punishment. Feeling isolated and unloved, Kevin declares he wishes his family would disappear. That night, a fierce windstorm knocks out the power, resetting the family's alarm clocks. The next morning, the McAllisters oversleep and wake to a frantic rush to get to the airport. In the chaos, a neighbor boy mistakenly gets counted among the children as the family checks head count. No one notices Kevin, still asleep in the attic. The family rushes off, making their flight just in time, unknowingly leaving Kevin behind. When Kevin wakes, he finds the house eerily quiet. Initially confused, he searches every room and realizes he's alone. Believing his wish has come true and his family has disappeared, Kevin celebrates his newfound freedom. He raids the pantry for junk food, watches forbidden movies like Angels with Filthy Souls, and jumps on his parents' bed. Meanwhile, his family is mid-flight to Paris. Kate has a sudden, sinking realization. They forgot Kevin. Panicked, she begins making calls to find a way home as soon as they land. Unbeknownst to Kevin, 2 burglars are targeting the neighborhood. Harry, a cunning thief disguised as a police officer, had scouted homes under the pretense of holiday safety checks. He and his dim-witted partner Marv have nicknamed themselves the Wet Bandits, as Marv leaves faucets running in every house they rob. They set their sights on the McAllister house, assuming it is empty. However, Kevin notices their suspicious behavior and quickly realizes he must protect his home. He sets up clever tricks to make the house appear occupied, such as using mannequins and cutouts to simulate a party. Though initially frightened, Kevin grows more confident in his ability to manage on his own. He ventures to the grocery store, buys supplies, and even takes care of basic household chores. Despite his resourcefulness, he misses his family and struggles with loneliness. During one of his errands, Kevin encounters Old Man Marley, a reclusive neighbor rumored to have a violent past. Terrified by the neighborhood gossip, Kevin avoids him, but Marley's presence becomes a recurring, haunting figure in Kevin's journey. On Christmas Eve, Kevin visits a church to find solace. There, he unexpectedly meets Marley, who reveals himself to be kind and gentle. They talk, and Marley confesses that he is estranged from his son and longs to reconnect. Kevin encourages him to reach out, learning an important lesson about facing fears and repairing relationships. This encounter gives Kevin the courage to confront his own challenges. That night, the Wet Bandits make their move. Kevin overhears their plan to break in at 9 p.m. and prepares the house for a showdown. He sets up an elaborate series of booby traps, using everything from Christmas ornaments and hot irons to tar and feathers. As Harry and Marv break in, they are met with one calamity after another. Harry is burned by a heated doorknob and torched by a flamethrower trap, while Marv steps on sharp ornaments, falls into tar, and is struck in the face by a paint can. Their comically painful attempts to outwit Kevin only lead to further humiliation. Despite the traps, the burglars eventually corner Kevin. He flees to the neighbor's house but is caught by Harry and Marv. Just as they prepare to retaliate, Old Man Marley appears and knocks them out with his snow shovel. He rescues Kevin, and together they call the police. Harry and Marv are arrested, with evidence of their crimes found in Marv's Wet Bandit calling cards. On Christmas morning, Kevin wakes up to a peaceful, snowy day. Though he feels a pang of loneliness, he is proud of what he accomplished. Moments later, Kate bursts through the door, having taken an exhausting journey back with the help of Gus Polinski and his polka band. Overjoyed, Kevin embraces her. Soon after, the rest of the family returns from Paris, and they are equally thrilled to see Kevin safe and sound. Kevin, now wiser and more mature, keeps the details of his adventure to himself. As the family gathers, Kevin watches through the window as old man Marley reconciles with his son and granddaughter. Just as things settle down, Buzz yells from upstairs, discovering the mess left behind by Kevin.